I'm Crash, and today we are crashing through the BS to find the build with a company that had the guts to admit they messed up, to the tune of $1 billion. Yeah, let's talk about Lego.
Now picture this. We've all been there, right? It's the middle of the night, you're sneaking to the kitchen for a snack, it's dark, and then bam. You step on a 2x4 plastic brick, and in that one single moment of pure white-hot agony, you see through time and space. You question every single life choice that led you to this exact point.
Well, Lego just stepped on their own brick. A massive, multi-million-dollar, save-the-planet kind of brick. But instead of just limping away and pretending it didn't happen, they actually sat down and told the whole world, yeah, that hurt. And we're starting over.
Okay, so let's get into the blueprint of this whole thing. For years, Lego was being celebrated as this hero of the Green Revolution. They announced this huge plan to make their famous bricks out of rPET, that's recycled plastic bottles.
And the idea? Oh, it was brilliant. It was simple. You take the old bricks made from oil and you replace them with these shiny, new, sustainable bricks made from recycled stuff. This was going to be the future.
And boy, did everyone buy it. Hook, line, and sinker. Every thought leader on LinkedIn was just losing their mind. Look at this, innovation, sustainability. The PR machine was running at full throttle. It looked like a massive, undeniable win for them.
But here's the thing, the data doesn't care one bit about your PR campaign.
So here is what Lego's own lab discovered. To turn those flimsy plastic bottles into something strong enough to be a Lego brick, strong enough to survive being thrown by a toddler, the process needed so much extra energy that the carbon footprint was actually higher than their original bricks. So the eco-friendly solution, well, it wasn't eco-friendly at all.
And most companies would have buried that report so deep it'd come out the other side of the planet. But Lego, with over $1 billion poured into this thing, they killed the project. Just like that. Dead. And this, right here, is where Lego's story really becomes our story. Because they had to choose between optics and integrity. And we all face this, right? We all have these recycled bottle projects in our own lives. That business idea that looks amazing on Instagram but is actually losing money. Or that quick fix at work that you know is just going to break again next week. That's choosing optics. It's the choice that looks good, that gets you a pat on the back, but underneath, there's no real substance. It's the easy path. It's the flashy path.
And then you've got integrity. That's making the choice that is actually right, based on the data, based on your values, even if it makes you look like a failure in the short term. That's the hard path.
But here's the wild result of choosing integrity. People don't actually follow perfect, they follow real. When Lego just came out and said, hey, we failed, their brand trust didn't drop, it skyrocketed. You know why? Because in a world of constant PR spin, they gave us something rare, the truth.
So, let's get to your lab report for the day. The takeaway here is pretty simple. You have to have the courage to look unsuccessful for a little while so you can have integrity for the long haul. It really just breaks down into 3 simple steps. First, admit what isn't working. Be brutally honest with yourself and your team. Second, trash the project, not your integrity. That idea you're clinging to, scrap it. Your ego is not worth the long-term cost. And third, pivot to value. Focus your energy on what actually works, not just what looks good on paper.
Look, here's the bottom line. Tripling down on a mistake just because you've already spent a ton of time or money on it, that's not grit, that's just plain stupidity. Don't keep stepping on the same brick. Build with something that's actually solid.
So, I've got a question for you. What project are you officially Legoing today? What are you finally admitting isn't working? Drop it in the comments. I want to know what you're scrapping so you can build something real. I'm Crash, class dismissed. Tomorrow we will see you with another video.